Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you guys to another video by the grace of God. And I'm actually here trying to attend the funeral by the grace of God. And this is actually bringing me to actually think about a lot of things at this moment. But God just dropped something in my heart just for me to share with you guys at this time. I don't know why Nigerians, this is actually something that affects Nigerians. A lot of we Nigerians, Christians, we go to church, but yet we do not know how God does his work. We take God to be a magician, Alalu Paida, somebody that you can just go and bribe and then he will just do something for you tomorrow and everything. We have forgotten that God works by principle. If an unbeliever decides to follow the principles of God, he will get the results that Christians are supposed to get. Okay, so a lot of times we go to church, we listen to all testimonies of how I became a millionaire, how I got my green card, how I got my American passport, how I did this, how I got a new job and everything. But people might not tell you what kind of work they are put into it. Okay, like it's not like God just woke you up in the middle of the night and said, go and take a green card. It's not like God just brought it from nowhere and said, okay, this is a green card for you. You must have filled forms. You must have gone for interviews. Okay, God must have blessed you in a way by giving you wisdom to answer your questions and do all kinds of stuff that you wanted to do in the right and the correct way for you to get all those things set up. People that became millionaires, they must have done something or the other. They've gone to school, they have started business, they have done this, they have done that. Okay, they must have put a kind of effort into what they're doing. And that's why God bless the work of their hand. Every time Jesus wants to do a miracle, he will always ask you, what do you have? You remember the first miracle, he said, go and put water. He didn't just say wine appeared there. The feeding of 5,000 with a loaf of bread and fish, he asked them, what do you have? What do you have? Every time there is something that he will ask you, what do you have? And he said, I will bless the work of your hand. So you have to have something you are doing for God to bless you. Stop taking God as a magician. Okay? He's not a magician. So for you to create wealth, he said, behold, I have given you the ability to create wealth. It's in you already. You have to put in the effort. Don't be going to church and be dying in church and be sleeping in church and be praying, fasting 7 years, 40 years, expecting God to move. And if God refuses to move, you think he's no longer God. He is God. But he wants you to put effort. That is the place of God. That is your place. What you need to do and what God needs to do. God will actually water whatever you have planted. He will make it to grow. He will be breathed upon it. Your investment, God will water it and breathe upon it and make it to grow. Your business, God will water it, God will breathe upon it and make it to grow. So if you are that kind of person that have this mentality of sitting in church, 9 VG, Afadra Jagun, children department, Sunday school, this, so throughout the whole week that you're supposed to spend to work, you're going to church, Monday, church, Tuesday, church, Wednesday, church, this is the Bible line, prayer line, Bible study, this. I am telling you, you are not wise. The Bible says walk and then pray. You see, there is a place of walking, there is a place of prayer. If you refuse to walk, you are actually writing a letter to hunger, to poverty. Okay? You will say, God will not just look at me for me to get hungry. I'm telling you, God is a miracle worker. And a miracle needs a foundation to sit on. It's not a mirage. It's not like magic. Magic doesn't need no foundation to sit on. It will just come and it will go. But miracles are meant to stay forever. So there is the place of man whereby you need to put your effort into what you want to do. Then God will bless that effort and bring increase. That's why he said they will bring forth their fruits in their season. Okay? There's a fruit that God is expecting us to bring out. We have to put effort into it. Nobody becomes anything over time. With time you become this, with time you be. It's a lie. With time you cannot become a doctor unless you go to doctor school. You cannot become a lawyer unless you go to law school. You cannot become anything unless you put effort into it. The effort you put into it will bring forth the fruit in season. So be wise. Don't let your pastor be closing you up in church 24/7 every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the time you're supposed to spend working. Okay? Working. And then putting plans together. Okay? You have to actually work and then pray. Dedicate the time for the service of God and then have a time that you are going to put in your effort into what you're going to do. Burn your candle at night so that during the day you're going to be a champion. I just want to borrow you that. In 2016, change your orientation, change your mentality, and it shall be well with you in Jesus' name.